911 emergency. What are you reporting?
I just went away from home because I live in a family of 15, and my two little sisters right now are chained up.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 17.
When a 911 operator for Riverside County receives a strange call from what sounds like a very confused child, she has no idea of the horrors about to be revealed to her. In the very early morning hours of January 14, 2018, a home security camera in Paris, California captures what looks like a young child fleeing from what seems to be a typical suburban house. The child runs shakily down the driveway before picking up speed once hitting the sidewalk and disappearing from view. This is 17-year-old Jordan Turpin, and though she's been planning for this moment for almost 2 years, she still has no idea what she's about to do will change the course of her family's lives forever. And
what? Planning on getting low for 2 years, gang. What? Where are they doing this at, gang? Where are they doing this? Am I bugging?
Interestingly, another person, this one looking to be older, also emerges from the house and moves quickly down the street off camera, though in the complete opposite direction, only to return a few minutes later and re-enter the house. At the same time, Jordan makes it to a corner down the block where she stops beneath a stop sign and, with hands shaking violently, dials 911.
I just ran away from home.
Okay, do you know where you are?
I'm actually in California, Paris.
Do you know what street you're on?
No.
Do you see any signs or anything, like any street signs?
No, I don't.
The operator speaks with her for a minute before realizing this is a matter for the sheriff's department and asks Jordan to hold on 1 second while she transfers her. Jordan agrees and stands, panting in the darkness, full of adrenaline and fear that at any moment her parents will appear out of the shadows.
It's BHB with the transfer. I'm not sure where she's at.
Yo, imagine running from your parents, gang. Imagine just running from your parents, bro. Imagine your parents like really on this type timing, gang. And you gotta like have a escape. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this is the worst dream. Like, she's literally living in a bad dream, gang. This shit's crazy.
But she's in Paris and she ran away from home. Okay. Hello? Hello?
Oh, yes, I'm still here.
What's your name?
Jordan Turpin.
The operator asks her to spell her last name, and Jordan tries, although she misspells it both times the operator asks.
Turpin. Do you need my address?
Yeah, what's your address?
Okay, you gotta give me a minute. It's gonna take a while.
Here, Jordan pauses, taking a couple of deep breaths before doing her best to provide an answer.
I live in... Okay, this is my address.
Now, this is OD.
9257. Okay, did you get that?
Case? Is it C-A-S-E?
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna start over. My address is 925705574. Did you get it?
Okay, so now you just gave me a whole bunch of numbers. You didn't give me any kind of street name there.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're just around the corner from your house, is that right?
Yeah, I think. I'm not sure. I've never been out. I don't go out much, so I don't know anything about the streets or anything.
It's later revealed that Jordan has never been to school or received any kind of formal education whatsoever, so the fact she's able to offer anything at all is actually rather impressive. The operator asks Jordan a couple more questions about her location before getting to the heart of the matter.
Why did you leave your house?
What?
Why did you leave your house?
My two little sisters right now are chained up.
Where are they chained up at?
On their bed.
Then there are 15 kids?
Oh.
There's 13 kids, and then a mother and father.
Are you in a corner right now?
I might be.
Is there a street sign? Is there a pole with two names at the top?
I just see a stop sign.
Okay, can you go over and stand right at that stop sign?
Yes.
Shortly thereafter, Deputy Anthony Colaci, at the end of a long graveyard shift, pulls up to the curb, getting out to greet the small, disheveled figure standing alone in the darkness.
Hi, Jordan. Hi, what's going on?
Okay. I just ran away from home.
Okay.
And I live in a family of 15.
Okay.
Thank you so much. There's a mother and father, and then there's 13 kids.
Uh-huh.
And
How old are the kids?
okay, some of them are like
mother and father and 13 kids. What the fuck? Yo, this nigga do not pull out, gang. Yo, he does not believe in magnums, gang. No bullshit. 13 kids? Is that not crazy? Yo, let me know if I'm bugging. Let me know if I'm bugging.
okay, my older sister's 29, the youngest is 2.
And they all live in the house?
Yes.
Even your 29-year-old sister?
Yes. Oh, yeah, they're kind of scared to ask to move out because of their mother. Some of them have asked for a job before, and she acts like that's crazy and it would never happen. But my 2 little sisters right now chained up.
How old are they?
11 and 14. They're chained up because they stole mother's food.
Uh-huh.
But okay, yeah. And do you want to know why they stole mother's food?
Why?
Okay. All we ever eat for probably 2 straight years or 3 or more, but we always eat the same things. But sometimes we do eat. I'm sorry if I talk too much. Okay. I've never talked to anybody out there, so I've never been alone with the person, so this is very hard for me to talk.
Despite Jordan's marked level of trepidation, she continues to divulge as much information as possible. Though she clearly struggles to put it all into words, she picks up where she left off with the dispatcher during her 911 call in regards to Turpin family life and how little the children were fed.
Okay, so her sisters got chained up because they stole mother's food. Yo, I ain't gonna chat. Y'all gotta chat. Yo, I ain't gonna. I'm not even lying. Is this the crib? I'm laughing at the crib. I'm laughing at the crib. This guy, this is crazy crib. I ain't gonna lie. They need a bag. They need some heavy duty bags. They need, they got a lot going on right now. I ain't gonna lie. We just gonna keep playing it. We just gonna keep playing it.
I don't know much about my mother. She doesn't like us. She doesn't spend time with us ever.
Who takes care of you?
I take care of myself, and Mother does buy food for us, so she feeds us. Okay, all we ever eat is peanut butter sandwiches. Sometimes they tell Mother that they're hungry, but she has to give it to them. And then when they throw up, she says, "You're supposed to tell me if you're hungry, I'll give you something." And then they try to tell her, and she just okay, go on. So...
You've never been outside before?
Okay, I've been outside.
Do you go to school?
No. I haven't finished first grade.
Jordan, having been sheltered from the outside world, is painfully apparent when she concedes that she isn't familiar with the most basic of health-related terminology.
Okay, does anybody at the house take any kind of medication?
Oh, I don't know what medication is.
Any medicines?
When we have a cold, sometimes we take Robitussin. I don't know. We don't take medicine much when we're sick. Right, so...
How do your parents know
This remind me of a movie. I just can't put the name of it. I'm trying to think, but I can't put the name of it, gang. So you're telling me she hasn't been outside in 10 years, bro? 10 years? Imagine your parents not letting you go to school and you just in the crib, gang. Eating God knows what. She ain't say... I ain't gonna lie, this is heavy. I ain't gonna lie, this is a crazy situation. I ain't gonna lie, this is heavy. It's heavy. Alright.
Left your house?
No, they don't.
Do you take any medication?
What's medication?
Medication?
Yeah, what's medication?
Do you take pills? Do you take pills?
Oh, I don't think I've ever taken a pill before.
Okay.
Right, I haven't. But...
What about your other siblings? Do they ever go outside?
Okay. Mother treats them right. They're they go out every day when she goes out, but she takes turns sometimes. It's 2 right now. But when was 1, was crying, and Mother from her head with a pencil, and she just turned 1. And we was noticing stuff, we was did get amnesia? Because she started acting weird after that. And so,
So you don't go to school?
Right, I don't go to school.
Do your parents, do they let you go outside?
I've never, we don't even go in the backyard. But the reason I called And the reason I managed to get out here, this is one of the most scariest things I've ever done. I'm terrified. But I called because my 2 little sisters, they're chained up right now. And they...
Do you have pictures of that?
Yes, I can show you. I actually didn't have it, and then one of my sisters told me I need to get pictures. So see?
What?
Here, you can look at that. See, those are the places that make it on them. And that's... And see how dirty she is? We're so filthy. We don't take baths. We don't...
Is there a cell phone number?
No, that's...
To this?
No.
Can I look at, do you have any other photos?
So, no school. No outside. No education. No showers. And then you wake up in the morning and see his sister chained up on the bed. I ain't gonna lie, I would've got low too. I ain't gonna lie, I would've got low too. No bullshit. I would've dipped. I would call the cops on the spot. I ain't gonna lie. I would've called the cops on the spot, bro. No bullshit. I would've called the cops on the spot.
Photos?
You might be able to see it. Yes, those are just photos of me. I have pictures and videos, but they're on my camera, and I have to. That would take forever.
Have you lived in other states?
Yeah, Texas.
Did they act like this when you lived in Texas?
They actually different. They actually banned all of their kids in a house, and they left us there for like 4 years, and then later they came back and picked us up. But they're living with us right now.
As the Texan neighbors of the family would later report, the family, who'd moved to Texas in the late 90s, kept entirely to themselves until a decade later, when they apparently fled in the middle of the night without a word of explanation. When neighbors went over to the mobile home to check on the dogs that had been abandoned there, they were shocked and horrified by what they saw. The dogs had apparently been found surviving off the used diapers left amid the other trash and feces left in the home, and the doors and refrigerator all bore padlocks and frayed ropes tied to the multiple bare bunk beds. It would later come out that this was where the Turpins had abandoned all but 2 of their children for at least 3 years, while they themselves lived in an apartment nearby, only coming by once a week to drop off a small amount of food.
Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. So, since he's allergic to condoms, he thought it was okay to have all these kids and just leave them in the crib. King, you tell me, he had 13 kids, right? He had 13 kids. Yeah, because it went over your head. I'm already knowing it went over your head. He had 13 kids, right? He was like, damn, why did I do that? He probably was like, why did I do that? Let's buy a crib. He put all the 13 kids in the crib, took them out of school, then they put them in school, didn't get them showers, and came once in a while to drop off food, and had 2 dogs living there on top of that. While they're in the apartment, chilling, waking up, taking showers, going to work. Like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, this is OD.
We live in Phil, and sometimes I wake up and I can't breathe because how dirty the house is. We never take baths. I don't know if we need to go to the doctor, but sometimes we think stuff might be wrong with us, and we tell Mother, and she just says, go on.
When was the last time you had a bath?
That's fucked
I
up.
don't know, almost a year ago.
What if I went to your parents' house right now? What would they tell me?
What?
I'm terrified.
Nah, that's crazy.
If you went to my
I'm
parents'
laughing at
house,
the
they
chat.
couldn't
I'm laughing at
see
the
me.
chat.
How did your sisters get like this?
Okay.
Your parents chained them up?
Yes, because they stole food.
Okay.
But they stole it because they were hungry.
You make sure to save these, okay?
Okay, I will.
Don't get rid of those.
I will. I won't. Yes.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Take a seat in the back of my car?
Yes.
We're going to go around the corner, okay?
Okay.
Wow.
So take a seat back here, okay?
Sheet of 48,
By this
gang.
point, the deputies heard enough. He radios for backup and escorts Jordan to the police car to be driven to the family home. He reassures her she doesn't have to see her parents. On the way over to the house, Deputy Kalachi asks Jordan a few more questions.
Do you have any injuries?
What's injuries?
Are you hurt?
Oh, no, not right now.
Okay.
This is fucked up, gang.
Are your parents sleeping?
No, they're. Oh, I think they're up. They probably noticed me missing.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Out of all the videos we watched, bro, they're definitely getting a death sentence. No bullshit. Like, taking kids for like 13 years of their life, not showering them, not educating them, and then continue, like, if you wasn't doing that with the 4 kids that you had, why have 6 more? Not even 6, 8 more. 12 of them. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. If they're getting the death sentence, no bullshit. There's no way they don't. There's no way they don't. It's no way.
Have you ever tried to escape before?
Yes, I have. How much would it cost to take me to Nevada? Nevada? No, not Las Vegas, just Nevada. Just the border, just at the very beginning of Nevada. Yeah. How much would it cost? Huh? No. No, I'm 18. Okay, a couple hundred? I'm not going. I'll take a bus. Yeah, thanks. Bye.
And what happens when you try to?
My parents never tried.
What? Yo, what is she talking? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, yo. This shit is fucking my head up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, bro. Excuse my language, bro. But this video is messing my head up, gang. Like, what is she, bro? What's going on? Where is the parents?
My parents never caught me. But my older sister has run away, and she caught her. And she was, I think, just turned 20.
Yeah.
And her sister caught her and brought her back home, and she got in so much trouble.
Has anybody ever been to your house before to check on your welfare?
Like
have have any of your other siblings called the cops?
No. Yeah. Some of them have wanted to, but they're too terrified.
Did you call the police?
I didn't have a way to get a phone yet. This is the first chance I got this phone back. Like, I got this phone probably, like, less than a month ago. But the next chance I got to call and run away was...
How did you get a phone?
Yeah, I understand this is a deep situation and shit. Like, I get it. She going through it. I get it. But I think they need to get this girl in the shower. You feel me? She hasn't taken a shower in a year. You feel me? Put her to the police station. Make her change her clothes. Put her in the shower because... Come on, bro. Like, come on, gang. This is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. This is crazy.
Okay, it's my brother's phone. He was going to throw it away. And
yo, this
it
is
wasn't
crazy.
used. And so I needed a way to call 911, and I asked my sister, would that be okay? And because we don't know much. And so, and my
Why don't you know much?
Older sister.
Why don't you know much?
We don't go around. Our parents never tell us things. When we hear stuff, we're shocked. It took forever for us to figure out what our parents does is against the law. We took forever.
And even the 29-year-old doesn't know this?
Okay, the 29-year-old does. She knew it for a long time, but I think she's scared.
Of
The
what?
sister, 29-year-old Jennifer Turpin, had in fact tried to escape once when the Turpin family lived in Texas, but without any form of education or identification, she was eventually forced to return home, where she was promptly punished.
Is there a phone number to that phone?
I don't think there is.
How did you call 911?
Well, you can call 911.
Oh.
I'm sure any phone that, even if it's not connected to 911, you can call 911.
So your parents, you're 17 years old?
Yes.
And throughout your whole life, you've never gone to school?
Right. I started first grade 2015 or 2016.
Uh-huh.
But,
How did you start first grade? Oh, in homeschool?
yes.
And you've never gone to school?
Right.
What else do your parents do to you guys?
Oh, my brother's chained up too right now.
Why did you decide to leave today?
It was the next chance I got that I could phone.
How did you get a chance to get out?
Well, I was actually terrified. My mother was in the kitchen talking to the older ones, and she was laughing and stuff. And I was terrified, but she just got real mad. She just was doing stuff to my little sister, and I was just like, and she started saying that she was gonna just do stuff to us, and so I was just so scared, and I just left.
I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy.
I just went out the window. I don't.
So when you left right now, you left out the window?
Yes.
And your mom was awake when she was in the other room?
Yeah.
Does your dad have a gun? Are there any weapons in the house?
Yes, but they don't use it.
How long have your mom and dad been married?
I don't know, probably 20, I don't know. They got married when she was 16.
Jordan is referring to her mother, 49-year-old Louise Turpin. According to both of Louise's sisters, Louise essentially ran away from home with the then 23-year-old David when she was only 16. David was from a highly respected and influential family in their hometown, and it was for this reason that Louise's parents gave their blessing for the two to get officially married.
Yes.
So all kids have the same mom and dad?
Yes.
According to David's parents, the reason he and Louise had so many children was down to them both being deeply religious in the Pentecostal faith, though the couple didn't attend a church or even have one near their home.
Does your mom take you to the doctor?
Not all the time. There was one time we all went to the doctor, and that's because we were sick. And the doctor told us that if we were one day later, it would have been too late. She always waits for the last minute for everything.
Have the police ever got involved with this?
No.
Well, why don't you guys just leave the house?
Because we're terrified. We don't really have a way. Everyone's always looking. There's always somebody.
Well, you said your mom's always gone, right?
Right.
Well, why don't you just leave?
Either she leaves one of the older ones there, and our house, it goes.
Oh.
It makes a beeping noise.
Okay, so she has 13 kids. 5 of them is older, you feel me? And it's like, not 5 of them older, like 6, 7, 8 of them is older. And like the rest of them is kids, but they doing shit to the younger kids though. So the older kids is eating good, older kids getting in the shower, they going to school, and they holding it down. Mine is making sure the little kids don't run. Now, this is heavy. I'm not gonna lie. This is heavy.
This beeping noise was actually just the low battery sound from the smoke detectors in the Turpin's home. It seems Jordan is under the impression that this was a signal from some sort of security system. At this point, the other officers pull up to the scene and Deputy Kalachi steps out of the car to direct them. It's now 7 a.m. and the sun has started to rise on this cool January morning when they approach the front door and knock loudly for a couple minutes.
Hi. Hi. Sorry to bug you.
How you guys doing?
Good.
We got a call for a check the welfare here at your house. So
For what?
check the welfare. So just basically check on everybody, make sure everybody's okay.
Yeah, why?
Do you guys have kids in the house?
Yes.
Okay, do you mind if we come in and just take a look, make sure everybody's safe and everything's okay?
Okay, what kind of call did you get?
Well, we got a call that there was a young female walking around saying that she came from a house over here. We were able to find out that this was a house, and we just wanted to check and make sure everybody was okay.
Think she came from here?
That's what she said.
From inside this house?
We think so. Otherwise, we wouldn't be knocking on your door
Did
at
she say
Sunday.
her name?
I don't know. Did she say her name?
I don't know offhand.
We just need to check and make sure everybody's
she's
okay.
nervous
You'll notice
as
the officers
hell.
are careful.
You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. She trying. You're done. Ain't look. You can see the cat. You can see the fear. You can see all that in her face right now. Am I bugging? She's bugging. She thought she was gonna eat good. She thought.
Not to mention Jordan by name, to not implicate her to her parents' faces.
Once we get in, make sure everything's okay, we'll get out of your
We
hair.
have a lot where we're packing.
Okay,
We're getting
that's
ready
fine,
to
that's
move.
No
So
worries.
it's a mess in here, so.
Alright, that's fine.
We don't mind messes.
Yeah.
We've been
But
in
I
worse.
mean-
We're getting ready to
How you
move.
doing, sir?
We're getting ready to move, so it's a... No. You're dirty. We know you don't clean. We know you haven't cleaned in dumb long. We know you haven't been feeding... Word, like, she already gave us the drop. Hello. It's over. Come on, bro. I ain't gonna lie, she's bugging.
Okay.
She's
We
bugging.
We
She's
were just
bugging.
in bed. I mean, like,
Okay.
So most
That's
people are right now, so
Yeah.
we expect you guys to be in bed.
okay.
And
Yeah.
no weapons in the house or anything like that?
No.
I do I do have a gun. It's locked up.
Okay, locked up is good. We like that.
Okay.
We
Okay,
love
well,
that.
we're gonna come
We
in
love
and
to hear
check,
that.
okay? We just want to make sure everybody's okay.
Yeah, let
Do you
us
have
in.
a
Let us in. Let us
Search
in.
warrant or anything? Or
No.
we don't need one, sir?
As the officers prepare to carry out a warrantless search of the premises, they have determined there are exigent circumstances surrounding the current situation. Courts will typically look at the time when officers make the warrantless search or seizure to evaluate whether, at that point in time, a reasonable officer at the scene would have believed it was urgent to act and impractical to secure a warrant. Courts may also consider whether the facts suggested that the suspect was armed and planning to escape, whether a reasonable police officer would believe their safety or others' safety was threatened, and whether there was a serious crime involved. Police in hot pursuit of a fleeing criminal may also make use of the exigent circumstances exception. As officers push their way past the corpulent door jamb that is David and ease their way into the large open home, they're shocked and horrified by what greets them. Every inch of the 2,388 square foot house's floor is covered in mounds of rotting food and moldering trash, while the powerful stench of human waste hangs in the humid air. Strangely, there also seems to be several dozen unopened boxes and packages of children's toys and brand new children's clothing complete with tags seen peeking out of the monstrous piles of garbage.
All right. Well, like I said, sorry to bug you guys, but we just got this call. We all we do is we just check and make sure everybody's okay. And
You got a call?
yeah, we got a call from, I'm not sure if it was the young girl that left or if it was a neighbor that saw her walking around the street. So we'll get to the bottom of it. As soon as we make sure everybody's okay, then we'll decide. We'll figure out if maybe she was one of your kids that wandered away. How many kids do you have?
13.
13 total?
13 kids, gang. 13 kids. And I'm not gonna lie, if he ain't say 13, I would have said this nigga look like he ain't never got it. You heard? I would say he wouldn't. He never look. He don't like he got it before. Feel me? That's why he doing some shit like this. But no, 13 kids. This nigga's getting it too much. Like he gotta chill. He gotta chill.
You guys are busy.
Yeah.
Officers head to the back of the house to the children's bedrooms, 2 tiny back rooms, the first crammed with narrow bunk beds, but otherwise empty, and the second, which is crammed with both bunk beds and a filthy mattress, which is sitting on the floor with 2 little girls sitting listlessly on top.
Hi, sweetheart. Hi, girls. Can I see your wrist? Yeah.
Which one?
Okay.
The officers believe they found the room featured in Jordan's phone pictures, but there's only one thing missing: the actual chains. The children, obviously frightened and wary of the strangers, give no answers, though eventually one does point them surreptitiously to a sliding closet door. Meanwhile, Officer Ogden is still by the door with David and Luis, distracting them with questions and small talk.
Where are you guys planning on moving to?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
Yeah.
That's a long way away.
That's
You
a long
guys
way
know
away.
family over there or anything
No,
like that?
my job's moving me.
Oh, okay. What do you do for work?
I'm an engineer.
Finally, as his eyes have adjusted to the gloom, Officer Ogden notices something to his left and suddenly realizes David Turpin may have had a reason to be awkwardly standing in that particular spot in the entryway.
Is this another bedroom back here? You got another couple kiddos asleep there?
Yeah.
Sarge, you got another room in the front right here with 2 kiddos in the bed.
Officers enter the previously unnoticed third bedroom, where they find a boy who is chained by his wrists and ankles to the top bunk bed. Back in the girls' room, Officer Rodriguez slides open the closet door and looks inside.
Hi. All right, let's just go ahead and detain the parents at this point.
Ma'am, why don't you step over here for a minute?
They're done!
Okay, would you? And sir, step over here for a second.
You're done!
Just step over with my partner here for a second. You got any weapons on you?
Yo!
No. Turn around real quick, I'm gonna check you out.
Yo!
Do me a favor, face that window over here.
Over this one?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, sir,
Yup,
go ahead.
you're
I'm
done.
gonna have you
Bring
turn
the
over here.
chains,
We're gonna
sir.
walk outside, all right?
Can I get my house shoes?
Where's your shoes at?
They're, Luis, you know if they're in the...
Well, we'll have to find them. For right now, let's just walk out and we'll
in the
get you
bedroom,
something, all right?
in the bedroom or the...
All right, well, we got the other stuff we're dealing with, and we'll try to find you them, okay?
You don't have any weapons on you, do you?
Nothing hidden in the bra or anything. Okay, just making sure because we have some people that do that, so we just want to make sure.
Like I said, I've never been in trouble.
Okay.
Nah, boy.
This is
She's
a first for me.
bro.
And,
Okay. Well,
I don't understand.
I'll explain everything as soon as we make sure everybody's safe. Okay. Now let me ask you.
Yes.
Quickly, are there keys to the little locks?
Yes.
Okay. Where are they?
My son and daughter can get them.
Okay.
That's
so
in the house.
the ones that are in the house, they know where they are.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Is that what this is about?
Well, that's part of it. Yeah, definitely. We need to make sure that the kids are safe and that they're not tied up.
I know,
So,
that's understandable, but I can
hey,
explain that.
this is mine, so go ahead and
what
put
it's
her in that
about.
one.
While the parents are being detained, officers still inside the house begin a desperate search to find the key to free the chained child.
Does it work on his?
I know. The other one, that's what I was saying. The other one is in there. It looks different than that, but it's the same size.
It's in the drawer?
It's in the drawer that I was in.
And finally, the young boy is freed. All 13 of the Turpin children were immediately taken to the hospital to receive treatment for their severe malnutrition and other injuries. Their ages were officially determined, and though all had the overall appearance of children under 18, more than half of them, in fact, were actually adults between the ages of 18 and 29. The 28-year-old weighed only 82 pounds at the time of rescue, and all of the children suffered cognitive impairment and nerve damage from the consistent lack of food. Investigators would learn that food was something the children were psychologically tormented with, as the parents would buy large food items such as whole pies, then leave them out for the children to look at but not eat. As it turns out, the unopened toys investigators saw around the house on the day of the...
They really violating. They buying pizza boxes, they buying glazed donuts and leaving them on the counter, and none of them can eat it. They really don't give a fuck. They really don't care. They really don't care.
Were bought for the very same reason. Investigators would also discover that none of the children were educated, and indeed, none would claim to have knowledge beyond that of an average third grader. David Turpin had filed documents with the county claiming he was running a school out of his home for children, but this was later proved to be completely false. The most they did was inform the children as to what grade they were supposed to be in, on the off chance a stranger asked them during one of their few ventures outside. With the oldest daughter Jennifer explaining, they loved to point out things in Deuteronomy saying that, "We have the right to do this to you. I was afraid to do one little thing wrong." When interrogated by authorities, both parents were completely unwilling or unable to come up with a single viable reason for why they treated their children this way. And Louise even seemed confused by the questioning. She later wrote this letter to her children from her jail cell. It reads, "Father and I love you so much. We're so sorry for everything we've done wrong, and now realize that we had done some things wrong. Things will be so different in the future. The way you eat and outside time and baths will be done more regularly. I'm sorry this had to happen, but our future as a family will be so much better and stronger. We hope to see you guys soon. Love and kisses, Mom and Dad. I promise there will be no chains in the house again. That would never happen again. I'm so sorry. I love you so much and hope to see you soon." David had something different to say. In a statement to the court, "Your Honor, I thank God for all of my children. Each one of them is a blessing from God. My homeschooling and discipline had good intentions. I never intended for any harm to come to my children. I'm sorry if I've done anything to cause them harm. I'm glad that we were able to resolve this case without my children being..."
I ain't gonna lie, he's chatting, gang. He's chatting, bro. What are you... Alright, bro.